Welcome to the Sports Card Hustle.
Hey everybody, this is Michael Combray coming to you with another episode on the Sports Card Hustle channel, where we are going to talk to everybody today about the top 5, that's right, the top 5 most valuable Scottie Pippen cards. With the upcoming documentary, The Last Dance, coming out Sunday, I thought this was a perfect time to cover some of the most valuable Scottie Pippen cards. And we're going to put a little disclaimer out there before we get started that these are only going to be cards that were PSA 10s. That's right, they were either PSA Gem Mint 10s or nothing at all. And they also sold on eBay in the last 90 days. So we're only looking at PSA 10s that have sold as recently as the last 90 days, and removing any cards that were best offer accepted because we don't know exactly what they sold for. So these were either buy it now offers that were accepted at full price or auctions that had consistent bids until the card sold. So we're going to get right into it, and before we do, give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe down below because it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithms, and it lets other sports card collectors, investors, flippers, and Scottie Pippen fans know that they should be watching this video too. So let's get right into it with our honorable mention of the day. Now, getting right into the honorable mention, the reason I chose this card is not because of its value. It's really because I just love the card in general, and it is a card that I really wanted to share. I mean, I love the fact that it says Scottie Pippen, Dunk and Go Nuts. And it's kind of like a Dunkin' Donuts card. So it's very cool, very unique. Not exactly a card that sold for an astronomical price, but I did want to throw it in there as an honorable mention. And it is the only card on today's list that has Scottie Pippen in a Houston Rockets uniform. This card recently sold for a whopping $150.07 on March 22nd, 2020. And again, this is a PSA 10 card. This is going to be our honorable mention of today. Now, getting right into the 5 spot on today's list, we have the 1988 Kenner Scottie Pippen starting lineup card. Now, this card looks like something out of the yesteryears, so it definitely has those vintage feels and vintage vibes in play. And it is a very unique card because it is a very rare card. There is only 7 of these in a PSA 10 population currently. So it's a rare card on today's list, and it actually didn't sell for anything that crazy. So it's a very attainable card if you see it on the open market. This card recently sold for $347 on February 19th, 2020. So if you're a Scottie Pippen fan and you want to own something with a lot of rarity to it, this might be the affordable card for you because, again, it didn't sell for anything astronomical, and this is our number 5 card on today's list. All right, coming to you in the number 4 spot today is the 1987 Bulls Entenmann's Scottie Pippen, one arm up, blank back. So this is a very unique card in the sense that it has a blank back on the back of the card, and it is a very cool card because it does have his number, his height, and his position right there on the front. This card is another extremely rare card on today's list, but doesn't sell for anything astronomical. So if rarity is something that you hold dear, this might be another great card for you. This card has 16 of them in existence in a PSA 10 population. So anytime you see something with only 16 in existence, you know it's not exactly something you just get every single day of the week. And it recently sold for $438 on April 7th, 2020. So this is right before The Last Dance documentary. It might be why the card price is so high on this specific card. But again, it does have that rarity to it. And it is a great looking card because Scottie Pippen is doing his work inside the paint. And you have Michael Jordan right there off looking at him with approval. So this is a great card, and this is your number 4 card on today's list. All right, coming to you in the number 3 spot is your 1996 Fleer Michael Jordan Scottie Pippen Game Breakers card. So this is a card that has both Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan featured on it. Again, it is a PSA 10, and there is 33 of these in existence. So very cool, 33 of these in existence currently. And this card recently sold on April the 10th, 2020 for $459.23. So this card is very unique because it is the only card on the list that has both Jordan and Pippen, and it is a great looking card because you have the crack down the middle that shows that the card is almost tearing apart or being broken, which plays right into the name Game Breakers. All right, now getting right into the number 2 card on today's list, that would be your 1997 Metal Universe Scottie Pippen Platinum Portrait card. Again, this is a PSA 10, and there's 3 of these in existence, but this is personally my favorite card on the list outside of the Dunk and Go Nuts, because this card has the portrait of Scottie Pippen on the metal appearance card, and it is a very nice card to look at. So I very much enjoy this card. This card is starting to get up there in price though, because it recently sold for $999 on April the 15th, 2020. And again, there's only 3 of these in existence at a PSA 10. So it is an extremely rare card for the price, because the card that comes in at number 1 is a lot less rare. I believe it's actually the least rare of all the cards on the list. So that is quite interesting. Sometimes it's not about rarity, it's about what the collectors are going after and what the people really want. So rarity is one aspect that can drive up card prices, but there are a lot of other variables as well that you need to learn about and need to be aware of. And this card sold for $999.99 on April 15th, 2020, bringing it just shy of the $1,000 mark, but I'm okay if you call it a $1,000 card. All right, now coming to you in the number 1 position, we need to cue that drum roll. The number 1 most valuable Scottie Pippen card is the 1988 Fleer Scottie Pippen. This card is the least rare card on the list, coming to you with 217 in a PSA 10. That's right, PSA 10. There's only 217 of these in existence, which is still extremely rare for sports cards, and it is a card that any serious Scottie Pippen collector must have in their collection. This card recently sold for $2,600 on April the 12th, 2020. Now, I do think the Last Dance documentary coming out this Sunday has pushed up Scottie Pippen's prices as of recently, as well as Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan, and any other player playing from the Bulls throughout those Jordan seasons likely have seen some sort of increase. So hopefully this card stays at that price and is equally as valuable years down the road, or in my personal opinion, will probably go up in value because, again, there is only 217 of these. It is Scottie Pippen. He is a Hall of Famer, a legend, and he just needs some light shined upon him for people to remember. And Chicago Bulls are a huge market, so there's always going to be market for Bulls players, because in Chicago, baseball, basketball, and football are the lifeblood of that city. Now, this is a great card. Truly love it. It is a very vintage card. It has that iconic Fleer design to it. Some people consider this Scottie Pippen's key rookie card. So it is a great card, a must-have for any Scottie Pippen collection, and it's a must-have for any true Bulls fan. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You already know you need to give it a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe down below. I'm waiting. All right, now that you've done that, it will notify other people on YouTube that are sports card collectors, sports card investors, sports card flippers, Chicago Bulls fans, or just your Scottie Pippen fans, to watch this video and let them know that is for each and every one of them too. So I truly appreciate if you gave it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. The next video we are going to be covering over the weekend is going to be about our 100 subscriber giveaway, because when we get to 100 subscribers, we're going to have a special giveaway. I actually just put that together, so looking forward to sharing that. So we're going to have a one-off video this weekend, and then right after that, we're going to be covering the most valuable Michael Jordan cards on Monday, and this one is going to have to take a hell of a lot of more research than this Scottie Pippen video today. Until next time, my friends, peace.